Village officials of Barangay Old Balara in Quezon City thought that they were doing the right thing when they released 1,000 frogs into the area or around the area in order to counter the spread of dengue-carrying mosquitoes. But a herpetologist is now saying that this action could probably have done more harm than good.
Well, what happened was what they thought were frogs turned out to be an invasive species of toads that are poisonous and disruptive to the ecosystem. Ria Fernandez tells us more.
A herpetology expert from UP Los Baños says the frogs released by barangay officials in Old Balara, Quezon City against dengue are not really frogs. Dr. Leticia Afuang says they were actually cane toads or karags. Afuang says village officials should have observed the toads' behavior first in an enclosed area before setting them loose. The expert suggests eradicating the toads before their population explodes.
Hindi sila kayang patayin ng ahas, hindi sila kayang patayin ng pusa o aso. Mamamatay ang mga pusa at mga asong mag-a-attempt na maglaro sa karag dahil may poison gland sila.
So how can you tell the difference between frogs and toads? Well, the easiest way is by looking at their skin. Frogs are generally smooth and slimy, whereas toads' skin are rough and dry. They also have poison glands, and their tadpoles are highly toxic to most animals if ingested. The skin is also lethal to many animals. They're particularly dangerous to dogs. The species from South America was brought here in the 1950s to control rat population. The karag's voracious appetite and prolific breeding turned them into pests. They're now considered an invasive species. Afuang says keeping the environment clean is still the best way to fight dengue-carrying mosquitoes and other diseases. Meanwhile, San Lazaro Hospital in Manila is struggling with the growing number of dengue patients being brought in. Staff have set up to accommodate new admissions. If you're lucky to get a bed, most often you share it with 2 other patients as the dengue ward is now overflowing. Some patients are staying along the hallway. The hospital is currently treating 141 dengue patients. Among them is Leonardo Del Valle's 5-year-old daughter who has been confined for 3 days. Leonardo says his daughter probably caught the dengue virus at school.
Tingin ko sa school kasi meron na isang kaklase rin na dengue. Galing din dito
The health department has tallied nearly 209,000 dengue cases in the country since January. The OH warns that dengue cases will continue to rise along with other diseases like leptospirosis and flu because of the rainy season.
As long as the rains are still here with us, dadami pa rin po ang cases of dengue. And pwedeng sumabay po yung ibang rainy day diseases like leptospirosis and trangkaso.
The department assures the public that dengue is very much manageable, with more than 99% of patients recovering from the disease. For News 5, Ria Fernandez, We Are One News.